let's do it. Let's get it this time. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing is, when I electrocute them, they don't always just get electrocuted. Like, it doesn't always work. The electrocution thing only works like half the time. If it was more reliable, I would use it. See, that one didn't work. That one didn't work. That one didn't work! Yeah, I can't count on the electrocution thing to work. It only works like half the time. There we go. God, look how much health I don't have. Yeah, finally.
You complete bastard. Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
Full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Set clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time.
Oh, thanks for the follow, buddy.
Heads up.
Come on. Oh, come on. I didn't even see that. Better fucking shot it.
What?
I did it. Oh my god. That shit was brutal at the end. Maybe not so much if I hadn't taken like 3 months off. But oh my god, that shit was hard. It was good. It was a good game. It wasn't the atmosphere I was looking for. The first one, you didn't know like what was going to happen. And so all of like the spooky stuff, it like all caught you by surprise. But this one was just kind of like the same game in different clothes, you know? So like it wasn't scary, it was just fighty. It was a good game. I liked the gunplay. I mean, I did it on a harder level that I'm used to, a harder level than I'm used to. So it was challenging, but it wasn't as scary as the first one was. It was mostly just action with occasional I don't like what's going on moments. But it was a good game. It was a good game. It was so much easier in the first one when I just focused on one weapon. And I don't know if that's as possible in this one, but in the first one I did just the plasma cutter, and it was honestly like so much easier because you didn't have to worry about all the different weapon slots and equipment. You could sell everything that you weren't using and then just stock up on the one weapon type. You didn't have to worry about changing weapons and everything like that. I think if I were to play it again, I would just use the pistol, because I feel like that thing, once you level up, it's OP, and if you just focus on getting that one type of ammo, you don't have to worry about being so spread thin. Storyline kind of left a little bit to be desired, because again, there wasn't like really anything new. It was just, here's another marker, here's some more necromorphs, here's some more of the same stuff that you faced in the first one. But I think for all the critiques, it was still a really good game. It was well done. It did get to feeling a little repetitive. I loved when we got back to the Ishimura though. That was very well done, because they used the same um, map layouts and stuff. Like you remembered where to go. I would like out of 10, I would give this game a solid 8. It was a pretty solid 8. I wish there had been more surprises. For me, there wasn't really anything that was like, oh, wow. You know what I mean? Like, there wasn't anything that was unforeseen, unexpected, anything like that. If they had done something more different, more unique than the first one, like if that's taken it up a notch, then like aside from weapons, they didn't really take it up a notch. Yeah, the Ishimori level was super cool. Um, but yeah, I would say that was an 8, 7.5, 8. Like, don't get me wrong, like Dead Space is one of my favorite games. Dead Space 1 was one of my favorite games that I've played. This was my first time attempting Dead Space 2, and when I play Dead Space 3, it'll be my first time attempting that. But Dead Space 1 really stuck out because it was so, unique and everything. They did definitely improve upon it, like the zero space flying and stuff like that was way better. Um, the mechanics were just smoother, the moving around was smoother. But just all in all, it just seemed like the same game with just like a slightly different flavor. So I wish they could have added a little bit more to it. Well, we don't know that yet. I haven't played 3 yet. I watched 3, and I like the way 3 looks, but I haven't played 3. So, when I do play that... Well, no, there's nothing wrong with action. I don't have a problem with action. But, like, to me, if you're gonna market a game as a horror game, it needs to scare you. It needs to make you uncomfortable. In this game, it was just like... I feel the same thing that I felt in the first one, so I'm kind of accustomed to it. You know? So, it didn't feel like... It was like watching Alien 2 for the first time and being like, okay, well, this is the same movie. You know what I mean? But, like, with a slightly different outfit on. But if they could step up the storyline, step up the enemies, just imagine more, better, different things. Build the suspense better, like get that atmosphere going. Like they could have done it with this one if they had the atmosphere. Yeah, for sure. Like it's all about atmosphere for me, and this one they didn't have the same, because in the first one you had like those whispers going on, and this one they had those sometimes, but you were used to it. And the enemies, they had those, but you were used to it. Like at that point there was nothing new. It was just a continuation of the storyline. So I'm sure it was scary for like a lot of people, but for me, I'm just like kind of played it. This is just Dead Space 1 Part 2. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the game. But it was, to me, Dead Space 1 Part 2. Which, like, it's not a bad thing, but it just doesn't make it as scary. And which, like, a lot of people, like, I'm kind of a horror fanatic. So when it comes to scary games, like, I like new, untested waters. I did like that Isaac talked more. I think he might have had one line in the first one, maybe one. In this one, he actually had quite a few lines. Ellie was awesome. Strauss was kind of just like a pointless hurdle at the end. I mean, he didn't end up being useful whatsoever, so it's just like, why did we fuck with him? So that was kind of a letdown. We never did confront the military dude, the one that was trying to kill us the entire time. He just kind of like ended up vanishing once we activated the marker. Like, maybe he died, maybe he lived, who knows. Would have liked some resolution on that. The convergence, I'm assuming I stopped it when I fought whatever my girlfriend's name is, Natalie or whatever, Tasha, whatever her name was. I'm assuming I stopped the convergence, but they don't really explain like what happens after that. Like, he's just like, I'm done now. So that would have been cool to like have a little bit more background on. I just feel like it could have been more atmospheric, and yeah, so the conversions was stopped, but what happened with the dude? And like, stopped for not, did we destroy the marker? Did we just stop the convergence? Did we, you know what I mean? Like, it had all just exploded, but like, that's not the only marker. We know that. Like, there wasn't really any resolution. There was situational resolution as far as Isaac is concerned, which is good. That's a good way to stop it, but like, it would have been nice if I had found out what happened with the military guy and whether or not, you know.
This is Flight Team EG9
Oh, here we go.
Control. We have completed the flyby. There's nothing left. I repeat, Titan Station has been completely destroyed.
And the marker?
Negative. Nothing survived this, sir. Marker Site 12 is a total loss.
So there's at least 11 more
Recall all
marker
flights and
sites.
return to base. The other sites will have to pick up the pieces.
Okay, yeah, let's save it. Only saved 3 times. Jeez. Alright, well, that was Dead Space 3, everybody. So thank you all for watching. All in all, really enjoyed it. Would have liked just a little bit more resolution and a little bit more scary, but yeah, I guess I'm picky. So thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay salty, and check out the rest of our videos on the salty life of Zach and Cody. Cheers, bye.